Let me ask you this question. What would you do if you went to your bank in the middle of the day to withdraw your money and your bank was closed? Then when you called the customer service department, they told you you could not make a withdrawal on your account. Well, this is what happened to customers as SVB Bank and also Signature Bank, because the government had to take over the banks because they were on the verge of collapse. Do you have a backup plan? And if you do, put your comment in the comment section, because in this video today, I'm going to tell you something that you need to consider to do right now to protect yourself from this happening to you. Now, if you're new to my channel, I bring you information to help you no matter where you are in your credit journey. So if you like that kind of information, make sure you subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up. Also hit your notification bell so you're notified anytime I upload a new video. And in 2023, we'll be showing you how to leverage your credit to gain assets. I also give you a free hard inquiry removal package at my website, because hard inquiries can get you denied for credit. And I have credit packages for purchase to remove your negative items. And this year, I am rolling out again my credit coaching. So if you guys want to sign up for that, I'll leave all these links in the description of the video and in the pinned comment section. Now with Silicon Valley Bank, they are based out in California in the Bay Area, and many of their customers are tech companies and venture capital companies. And they were on the verge of collapse, where the Fed had to step in because that bank took a lot of their actual assets that they acquired and they put that money into bonds. And when the interest rates was increased by the Fed, those bonds begin to lose value because of the yield due to the high interest rates. Now, with their customers, with them being tech companies and they're not able to borrow as much because of these high interest rates, they begin to tighten their productions and their spending, and they wasn't making those large deposits as normal. And so with the bank already losing money on their assets, the bank wasn't getting the deposits as much, and they wasn't as liquid as they needed to be. And then when the customers begin to find that the bank was not stable, they begin to do a bank run, meaning everybody wanted to withdraw their funds from the bank so these customers can get their withdrawals out, and it began to make the bank collapse. And the federal government on last Friday had to step in and shut the bank down at noon. And then we had Signature Bank also. The Fed is going to have to step in with Signature Bank. They're based out of New York, and they started to invest heavily into crypto, and that caused their banks to be unstable. So we don't know as consumers what is the next bank that may have financial problems, and what is happening when the government come in and bail out the banks for their bad decision making. The banks is now being signaled that they cannot fail. They will not lose. So I feel this will encourage more people to run these banks to make riskier decisions, because you might as well bet everything on black and gamble the money away and take more riskier investments, because you have nothing to lose. I have everything to gain. I might as well make sure that I take these risks so I can get the great reward. I don't have a downside. So this can cause an environment where you see more of these collapses going around in this economy. Now, one of the triggers that caused this collapse with SVB Bank is the high interest rates, because the Fed had to raise the interest rates to cool down the inflation that's going on in this country. We all know about the inflation because now a carton of eggs in some regions are close to $7. Now, here's one of the ways that I safeguard myself from inflation. I invest in precious metals. So what does that mean? I personally actually buy silver and gold. And so when you're buying silver and gold, understand all I'm doing when I purchase silver and gold is to purchase, if you can see this, instead of having a currency like this, paper currency, when I make my money, I switch it out for currency, which is American currency. This is called an American Silver Eagle, which is actually American money, but it is a real asset because it is pure silver. Now, the crazy part about this is equated to a dollar, $1 US dollar, but it takes right now $21 because today's spot price of a silver is at $21 an ounce. So it takes 21 single dollars to buy $1 silver coin. And you will say, where does that make sense? Because this is a real asset. It's a real metal. And for all you people that are saving pennies, your best avenue is to cash those pennies in. And if you want to convert that over to anything, convert it over to real silver. Okay, so cash those pennies in and convert it over to silver. So understand this is real currency, but this is actually a precious metal. You can also buy these in gold. Now, the spot price for gold is currently at $1,900 to buy a gold coin, because the thing is, this is real money. Understand, one part of money for it not to be currency, the US dollar is currency, but it is not real money, because real money has to have a store of value. And with them printing money, they are now destroying your savings. This is why people say cash is trash. Well, let me give you this example. Now, imagine this shot glass. Let's just say it is vodka, right? And you're at the bar. Now, with the shot glass, it is very potent because it's concentrated type of liquor. But if we take this shot, then turn around, put it in this glass, put it in that glass, and then add water to it, do you think it's still the same potency as the shot glass by us diluting it with water? Of course not. You're going to be at that bar buying more drinks because now your drink has been watered down. Your liquor has been watered down. And that's what's going on with your money supply. You need more money because they keep watering down the purchasing power of your dollar. And so this is what you're experiencing. That is why you're seeing high inflation. Everything costs more. Everything is going up. But the one thing that is not going up, my dears, is your hourly pay. It does not keep suit with inflation. So this is why you're seeing the wealthy that are holding assets, or people that own a home, their values and their wealth went up. not because the asset really became more valuable. It's just the purchasing power of your dollar went down. You need more money to buy something because they're watering down your dollar's purchasing price. Understand, this is a fiat currency, meaning it's backed by nothing. Back in the 1970s, Nixon took us off the gold standard. You used to can go down to your local bank, and this was an IOU traded in for its equal amount of silver or gold. But when they removed us off that gold standard, they're just able to print this because when it was attached to silver or gold, it made them only can print a certain amount. If for every $20 it was attached to a real precious metal. So now the big scam is this is nothing but credit. A lot of people say I deal in cash. It's credit. They just print it out of nowhere. That's it. And there's not one fiat currency backed by nothing. A government good faith. You're just putting your faith in this. That's why in God we trust, because you're just trusting blindly in this. And guess what? Not one fiat currency made like this ever survived in history. The US had a currency even that we had failed. It was called the continental currency. Look it up. This don't survive. So you need to switch it out. I use Quicksilver. Quicksilver, send me my silver that I designated, my gold that I designate every month to my door. They take the money out of my account and they deliver it from me. So you can even use other options where you can go and purchase. The reason why I use Quicksilver is because I used to take my money, store it to the side every month and just order gold or silver from either SD Bullion or MX, some of the gold dealers, or I might even go to my local coin shop. If you want to do that, you can go there. But with Quicksilver, for me, it was on autopilot and it was just easy for me to switch out some of this currency. So for you guys, I don't care if you're a single mom or whatever, this is an opportunity for you guys to start saving some assets, because I was buying this. Even at one time, silver was like $11 that I was getting silver coins for, and now they're up to $21. So I doubled down on my money on just holding an asset. And what it is just securing my actual savings. Okay, so it's just securing my savings so it doesn't get printed to oblivion by the big machine. Okay, so that's what I do to protect myself. If you want to check out Quicksilver, if you want to check out the information I gave you, you guys do your research. But I will leave the link to Quicksilver in the description of the video and in the pinned comment section if you want to check that out yourself. But this is one of the ways I secure myself from a bank collapse, because I have access to real assets, that's real currency if I need to, and I am protecting my savings. So hopefully this information was helpful, and I look to see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned.